One of the vehicles you want to see is the Mazda6 Facelift for the 2018, or if you think in automotive year term, 2019 model already, here as a wagon or estate, but we also have it as a sedan. Different color, different trims on the interior. We'll tell you everything about the changes. Let's go! In the front grille here was so far with horizontal elements, going like this. Now it's more vertical and also has this dot structure, looks a little bit more modern, more aggressive. And then the headlight unit with optional adaptive LED lights as they're equipped right here. So far, this chrome line led there on the top part. Now it's leading to the lower part and more forming one unit with the headlight. Do you like the changes? The lengths remain at 4.80 meters and 4.87 meters, so it was a little bit longer here with the estate, just a little longer overhang. What a great red color as well. Optional 19-inch rims. So on the side profile they haven't changed to... Hey, who's that? So Brian is joining us on stage. How are you doing?
I'm good. Unfortunately, this one is not connected, but excellent.
You like the color?
Yeah, it's fantastic. What is it called?
Well, they have, I think, Soul Red, I think. It is, or was it Ruby Red? They changed the color name recently. We have to check that up again, but it didn't say at the column here. But Michel is saying, I think on a tight schedule, he wants us to continue on with the review. So we'll see you later, right? Now look at the rear with the chrome strip right there. Little redesigned tail lights right there with the LED signature. Also quite simplistic and beautiful in the design. Then let's see. Manual tailgate right there with an integrated cover, but it's also a good solution. It's a very clean one, definitely. Wow, that's really dark here. Let's give you some light. So here we go with a little light at least, so you can see something of the trunk. Has good square dimensions. We can also flip the seats. Let's go here and here. Easy solution. They almost flip completely. If the front seat would be in the front now, I'd soon do that. Also place for a replacement tire. Let me just push the front seat a little bit more in the front. Then you can see the maximum setup right there. So I think this is also the big advantage of the estate. So interior, this will also be very interesting. Soft touch on the top part. This has been redesigned now. Is like a microfiber. Also with this, I'm not sure if it's real wood. I think it's just wood style, but it looks really great and it also feels great. This is actually not too much space for the inside of the doors, however. Optional Bose sound system. Then they have new seats, so the seat form itself changed now. Base model also comes with fabric. I would recommend you those. But I'm really keen to test those new seats from the seat form. Also, you can see that the dashboard has been redesigned here again with the microfiber. That's really well done. And also the middle part of the dashboard has changed. I'll soon show you that. First of all, the seat. Let's put it down. It's an electric version right there. So, like this. And, well, make a good impression. First impression, I have to test them for a longer time. We will, of course, soon then also have the driving review here of the Mazda6 Facelift. Still delivering you that in a couple of months then for sure, at least. Quite good seating position, mid-size segment here. You will also have a head-up display that has been updated recently. You can check it out in our most recent driving review from last year, not too long ago. They make steady facelift changes one by one. And so far, I mean, it's a nice tweak. You can even better see that when you sit behind me and look to the front. So this is the pre-facelift dashboard arrangement. And you can see how the vents are orientated right there. Then you can see it here. This one then is new. This new big microfiber horizontal strip really looks amazing and also cleaner than here with the wood decor element, and the vents are well integrated. Overall a cleaner, sleeker design, and nice. We also have those Audi style temperature vents now. So in a time where Audi gets rid of them, Mazda gets them, and with a nice clicking sound, heated steering wheel, also heated seats. And this is now a different concept because here you can still push things, control the temperature like this. And maybe people say, yeah, you know, Audi's getting a step too far ahead. I still want to control it like this. And now it's with more quality. Also then the integrated screen that has been updated also even before that. Unfortunately, it's not powered, but in our driving review, you could see it being powered. So more storage space in the front part, automatic gearbox available, cup holders right here, adaptive one. Looks really good quality-wise. Mazda has stepped up the game. So really good facelift changes here. 2 more USB ports right there. So now the rear compartment. I had the seat as I would be driving, and that leaves some legroom right there, so that's okay. But for the midsize segment, we also took a look at the V60, the Volvo, the new one, that had more legroom here in the rear. But the seats also have become thicker here, so that's actually a disadvantage. Headroom-wise, it's like in the front, you still have a lot of headroom, that's no problem. And the advantage of the Estate or Wagon that continues all the way onto the roof. Hey! Joined by Brian. So how is it for smaller people like you to sit here?
Thomas, not everybody is freakishly tall like you. So, as you can see, if you have relatively proportioned legs, okay, let's be honest, my legs are a little on the small side, there is acres of space back here. I'd say it's really quite nice in terms of, it feels like an executive finish. It's subtle, it's discreet, it even comes with its own Jonas, which we can see through the window. We're a full team again, this is great. I'm really liking this experience. I think that I would be comfortable doing work back here. Do we have fold-out trays we can use?
Doesn't look like that. But look at that. Also the microfiber, the inside of the doors, even for the rear seats. Is it soft touch also at the top part?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, that really is a nice finish.
Nice finish, really. I think one of the things they improved here with the facelift. And now also let's take a look at the Sedan. You can see here, first of all, different color. Also again with a new front grille. I think it's really beautiful small change. Sorry. We're at the side laps. Sorry. Busted. So you can see here again the design line on top of the door handles, but just a subtle design line. And of course a difference from the Sedan, but it doesn't look so much Sedan-like. It looks a little bit fastback-alike, I think, with a coupe style ending right there, chrome frame around the windows, and then raising shoulder line right there. I think they are really on spot with their design here at the moment. Do you think the Sedan is more beautiful or the Estate? Tell me in the comments. And then here the trunk comparison. Of course, you have less room here. Considering it's an Estate, still, reasonable. Just for loading in and out, of course, it's a disadvantage for sure. You can also flip the seats, but then you have to unlock them here. That's a little bit strange. And then have to go around to flip them. So, of course, the Estate offers the better solution right there. But at least you have still the possibility to flip it like this, and then you can also load things through. Oh, that's a little bit awkward here. You have to take a look at that. They should probably fix it with the next facelift. If you come around here, Michelle, then I can show you that. That came up actually when I folded down the seat. I think we've seen it in the CX-5 already. So they tweaked a lot of things which look so beautiful, but maybe that one should be addressed at the engineering department. Headroom here in the front, also in Sedan. This is not a difference actually, but the seat, by the way, is quite voluminous. You sit relatively high for a mid-size vehicle, so in other mid-size vehicles, like also in the Volvo 60, you sit actually way lower. So this is a big difference. You rather sit on the car. And here in the rear, the difference is then you still can sit here. Do you lose like this approximately? So it's still okay for tall people in the rear, also in the Sedan. But of course, you're a little bit more flexible in the Estate. Yeah, I mean, engines, we don't have to talk about that right now because they remain the same. My favorite engine for this one is the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine, now also with cylinder on demand. You can check out our driving review again. They did some little tweaks with the Sky Active engines to make them a little bit more efficient. We also recently made a review of the Sky FD-X that is coming. Check that out in the Mazda 3 preview we did. Pretty interesting piece. I hope you enjoyed this review here of the Mazda6 Facelift. Again, soon then with the driving test.